Alright, hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry, you know what? It has been a while since I've been able to upload anything, huh? I guess I guess we could just call this, I did my disappearing act. Well, I'm back. Again, I do that, don't I? I just kind of gone, and then I come back and do whatever I'm going to do, right? Well, today, we're going to take a very interesting little adventure. It's like, put down whatever you got going on, we're going on an adventure. Because I was asked a very perplexing question, and I decided I needed to answer this for myself. So, today, guess what we're going to do?
Let the darkness take control.
We're going to turn to the internet. And what are we going to do here on the internet? Well, you know what? I have long wanted to ask this question. How many sins do I how many sins am I actually going to hell or not? I don't. I still don't know. Of all it's yeah, that's what we're looking for. Alright, types of sins. New Testament? I don't know. Should we go with New Testament? It might be a good idea. Wow. There's a lot. Abusers of self-polluters. Oh, hey. That's a lot of people now. Like smokers, caffeinators, anybody on the internet. Legitimately everyone is a sinner. Holy shit. Adultery. Okay, so this only applies to those who have been married. Okay, so I guess that doesn't apply to me. Okay, so anger. well, to that I am definitely a sinner. Backbiters, those who speak evil about those who are absent. Definitely not me. I usually take it to their face if I can, or at least present it to the public. So, banqueting, drinking. Oh, so literally, if you do anything, you're a sinner. What else? Becoming a stumbling block to a weaker brother, or so being the big brother figure. Is anybody being a big brother or a man? Here I thought it was a noble cause. Here I was under the impression it was going to be a noble cause to be a force of guidance. Here I thought that was a noble cause to be the big brother figure in anything. So looking out for anyone is considerably a sin. Wow. Being angry with one's brother. Bitterness. I've had my moments with this. They're very few and far between. But I've had moments of this, so I guess that could be considered. Blasphemy. Hey, Jesus of fucking Nazareth, Jehovah, I'm in need of a lightning bolt. Boasting. Oh, you damn right I'm gonna boast about it. Yeah, at this point, I'm fucking going to hell. See, I think it's fucking hilarious. Hold on. Brawling. Oh, you mean that thing that most anyone with Irish is good at? Oh. Brother going to law against brother. So, yep, nope, that makes everyone a sinner. Holy shit, we're all Satanists. Everyone in the United States is a Satanist by that definition. Holy shit. Burying our talents. I do not do this. I not only enunciate my talents. I bring them to fucking life. I also brag about them because they're the real deal. Holy shit. You know what? Maybe they're the fake deal. Who fucking cares? Real or fake, you need a little bit of both anyway. Calling one's brother a fool. Or ridicule. Oh, you mean humiliation? Oh, by that definition, everyone does that. They even do that to themselves at some point. So does that consider that, where is it, calling one's brother a fool, ridiculing? So that means that that's the same as self-pollution, isn't it? Because there are people who do that to themselves now. Jesus. Man, I'm not, man, what the fuck? Chambering, unmarried, sleeping together. Oh, yep, I'm going to hell. Clamor, loud, continued noises. Complaining. I definitely do that, especially knowing it does some really good stuff for people. Contentious, quarrelsome. Well, in terms of contentious, quarrelsome, and that's definitely, I'm not all, in fact, most of the time I don't necessarily feel content, so contentious would be false contentment, is what I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it would be false contentment, but I don't exactly do that. So yeah, I kind of want to feel contented, but I don't get that a lot. Corrupt communications, unprofitable for impure. Oh fuck! I am definitely damned for all of my. Yeah. Oh fuck! All right. Well, I guess the shitstorm got real today. Covenant breakers. Oh wait, there was a covenant here? I didn't realize. Lightly breaking a solemn or legal pact. Well, I don't owe anyone anything at this point. So I'm free of my debts? Ooh. All those people on the more covetous side. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one next. All the people on the more covetous sides of this, or whatever, they go like, oh well, we must make you owe us something. You know they're gonna be like that. And then you got the covetousness. You know what? I'll be honest. I have moments of covet. I have a lot of moments like this where it's like I kind of like I've long awaited a gaming PC. This is no news. This is something that was on the previous channel, and I had made a big stink about that. I just got my new gaming PC. Woohoo! You know. So I had long wanted this, but I intentionally forced myself to take time before doing so. And it does require a bit of know-how. So, craftiness, cunningness. Oh, yep, I'm going to hell. Debate. And man, I fucking despise drama. I hate it so much. Deceit. Well, I'm good at it. But I also know how to tell the truth, which kind of pisses people off. So, have I done this before? Yes. Do I do it anymore? No. Defiling the body. Hey, I have tattoos. I guess that counts. Thanks. So, literally, don't do anythings. Defraud. You know, that's another question. That's another thing that brings up a whole nother topic. So, the whole concept of, what is it? Fraudulence. Here's a really interesting one to sit behind that may not be... This is going to be one to make you really tickle something deep in you. What if I told you that everyone on Earth is a fraud of something? They are not afraid, a fraud. For the majority, the fraud. And what is the fraud? Anything to do with hypocrisy. Legitimately everything to do with hypocrisy. If everyone is a hypocrite, then you're all in some way fraudulent. Next. Denying Christ. Well, I don't deny him. I know he exists. I mean, there are judgers, perceivers, tricksters, and blatant idiots and intentional idiots. Disbelievers. There's a huge list of these other alternatives. That was a never-ending thing here. Desiring the praise of men. So any search for validation. Oh, don't shut the fuck up, Christ. Despiteful. despiteful. I'd say I do my best to avoid any form of spiteful vindictiveness. I really do my best to avoid these things. So, have I felt despiteful? Yes. Am I belligerently despiteful? No, not per se. Am I naturally, well, am I interested in it? Not really. Dishonesty. Man, everybody lies about something. Even I have one thing that I lie about, but it's something so fucking just stupid. It's just a stupid thing. It's the stupidest fucking lie, and it's not even important. It's the stupidest little thing. It really is. It holds no value to anything else I do. It's just something that I leave in like the background operating system just for the purpose of it. So that it's there. Disobedience to parents. Oh. I was actually really obedient to my parents, and the reason for that was because naturally, and this eventually, there's a story to that, I'll talk about that in another one, but just to really quickly hindsight it, disobedience to parents, for a long time I was a very good child, and until I had reached experiences with some, well, interesting stuff, some interesting endeavors. But then you have what else is there? Anyway, so divisions, forming split. Oh, you mean that thing that everybody does at the age of like 15? They find cliques and different interests through hobbies and enthusiasm and intrigue, or form cliches of stereotypical nonsense. Like the pop culture kids and the goth kids, the edgelords and the cringe force, So divorce. Well, I have never ever been married, so I can't say I know anything about divorce. Actually, I can say I know something about divorce because one of my good friends, he's a very long-term friend. I won't bring his name into this for his sake. But one of my good friends, he had to witness his parents getting a divorce, and he eventually turned to me and said, "What do I do?" I was like, "Just be happy for them. That is the best thing you could do. It is the only thing you can do. If my parents were to separate, yeah, I'd be hateful, angry, and pissed off. But I'd have to find it in myself to be happy for them for finding someone else. As that at this point is the only thing. You got to support them now because you are the man of the house now." And he reached out and gave me a hug. This is back when I was really fucking young. So, double-tongued. Making insincere statements. Everything I say is of importance. Even if it seems the most inexplicably unimportant. Even if it seems that way, it is important. It's important to me what I'm saying here and now. So, and I'm like, it's important to me because for some reason I just felt the need to decide or figure out whether or not I'm actually going to hell. Like, no, it's kind of nice to have some insurance policy on whether or not you're going up or down. But then again, God, you know him. He'll do anything to fuck with you. Drunkenness. Oh, I've been there. Got away from it too. Kicked the habit. Haha, got a one up on you too. Eating the bread, drinking the of the blood, taking communion while living in sin. Oh, that's everyone going to church. Effeminate, unmanly, or unwomanish, or what? Oh, so trans people. That's definitely not heinous. Oops. Emulations or ambition to excel. Listen, bitch. If it's somehow a sin for me to want to do things in life, then I'm gonna burn in hell willingly. Envy. I do this naturally. Evil. Consumption. Error. Longing for desire or for forbidden things. Are you kidding me? This is what tempted me in the first place, and eventually I found a fucking love for it. So I forgive those who found their way in this. The evil eye, having selfish motives. Yeah, I have those too. Evil thoughts, worthless, injurious, depraving thoughts. Worthless? How can you call them worthless? Worthless, injurious. Okay, now you lost me, God. The first thing that you should have done was tell me, well, hey, you're thinking? That's a bonus. Injurious. Oh, you mean, plotting treason? Or depraved thoughts? Like, it's the thing that everybody has about someone or another. Extortion. Oh, well, I don't do that. Perhaps I should try it sometime. If you're going to be the best sinner, you might as well be the best. If you're going to be a sinner, you might as well be the best one in the business. Fathers provoking children to wrath. Oh, you mean my parents? Frustrating children with harsh treatment and fit. Oh, you mean my parents? Oh, that tickles me so. Thank you. Like, you trying to tickle me. Fearful or discouraged, anxious faithlessness. Well, I'm not faithless. I'm not godless. I am a heathen, but I'm not faithless or godless. Filthiness. I bathe every day, so there's really no reason to say that filthiness. I don't know. Filthy lucher. Filthy lucher. What is that? Receiving personal gain through unrighteousness. Oh, so that's anybody who thinks they owe you, who thinks you owe them. Oh, well then that's not me, huh? Well, actually, mine's kind of self-righteous, actually, to be quite honest. I think a lot of people owe me an apology, but that's about it. Finding faults in other, I already have too many. I've already, like, picked apart every one of my flaws, so, I have every reason to pick apart theirs. Foolishness. Oh, wait, hey, foolishness. I've heard those words before. You know what's foolish? Wasting yourself away with virginity. That's foolishness. Foolish talking. Silliness. Oh, it's okay to be silly. Shush. It's just, there are times where it's not so good to be silly. Giving false witness. Oh, you mean perjure? Well, you don't have to worry about that one for me. That's never been an issue. Never will be either. Fornication. Okay, you know what? Hey, listen. Hey, Jesus. You got problems, sucker. Fornication. So anybody who has sex. So not only is God sexist. Wow. So anybody who hates sex is sexist. Don't let anybody confuse you. If you hate sex, you're sexist. And, well, I agree with fornication. So, that is proliferating the life of this planet. So, giving offense or causing another to fail spiritually by our example. Well, that's not me. I think this entire page is one... Wait. God? Jesus? Hey, Mother Mary and Joseph. You gave birth to somebody giving offense or causing another to fall spiritually by example. Hey, Jesus, you best burn in hell a little bit for me, okay, homie? Just before, okay? I don't wish it on you. I think you really need to reconsider some of the laws you create. Greediness. I confess I'm a little greedy. Guile or deceit. That's every fucking woman on the planet. Haters of God. I don't hate you, dude. But quite honestly, I forgive you. Hatred. There are a lot of those on this earth, and I use them. You know what? I could use some of that. Don't worry, I have better uses for you anyway. Having evil treasures in the heart. Oh, you speak a language. Definition does not make any more sense. They don't even know what that means. Having pleasure in them that do things worthy of death. Ooh. I am a sinner. Hearing the sayings of Christ, but not following them. Oh, yep. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell at this point. I think I'm going to hell, guys. uh, I'm not even going to bother with that one. Religious opinion different from established scripture. Oh, so don't have an opinion. Yeah, you fucking wish. High-mindedness, arrogance. Oh, so being aware of my situation and desiring knowledge upon my, invested aptitudes. Okay, whatever. Uh, Hypocrisy. Oh, I despise this stuff. There's a lot of hypocrites in the world. Even I'm a hypocrite to one extent of my own hubris, but that's literally everybody on the planet. Uh, Idle words, words of no value. Hollow words. You mean the people who threaten you but don't pull up? Oh, so that's not me. Okay, good. Uh, idolatry. Okay, idolatry. Whew. Loving someone or something more than God. Can it be an action? Implicable, implaceable, refusing to be appeased. Okay, okay. Listen now. There are ways to get to my heart. The problem is everybody else doesn't fucking take them for serious, for real. Oh my. Inordinate affection, passion. Oh, yep, got that. Inventors of evil things. Those who contrive evil ways to satisfy their oh. Jesting, talking to make up. Oh, so you mean me? Judging. Oh, you mean that thing I'm that's like my fourth function. Hey God, you created judges just to burn? Oh, yeah, God definitely hates me. God hates the lords of Salem. Knowing to do good, but doing it not. Oh, doing not doing. So the Taoist belief is also a sub-function of derivative allegation. So anything that isn't doing nothing. I can't even begin with that one. Lustful, wanton, and exciting lust. Oh, so any form of like carnal sex or passionate debauchery. Cool. Or passionate debauchery. Interesting. Cool. So I've already gone there. Laying up treasures on earth. I'm gonna joke. You mean playing basketball? Pursuing material success at the expense of spiritual things. Wait, is there such a thing as pursuing material success by the use of spiritual things? So that is at the expense. Huh. Living in pleasure, fond of luxury and sensual pleasure or gratification. You could have just said gratification. Lovers of self-love. Oh, well, I definitely do that. Loving another person more. Oh, you have no idea. Lusting after a woman. Oh, please, who doesn't do that at least more than once in their lifetime? Lying. Well, I've been there, but I'm no longer doing so. Maliciousness. I could joke and say that I harbor malicious intent, but I really don't. I mean, at this point, I just want to play my video games, man. I just want to play my fucking video games. Is that a sin too? Malignity. Being harmful or dangerous or a bad character. I mean, if I'm a bad person, then more than likely I'm the most fun you gonna have. And probably the best conversation you'll ever have. A man prophesizing or praying with his head covered. That is not me. Okay, we're good. Mockery. Oh, I do that a lot. Murder. I do it in video games? What? Murmuring. Grumbling. Secretly complaining. Okay, I do that I do this occasionally. Very seldomly, but I do this. Presumptuousness. Do I presume to know the mind of God? Oh, I could only but guess his thoughts. Pride or self-esteem. I have this. Puffed up or overestimating of one's ability, or conflation. Oh, so you mean conflation. Well, I don't do that. I go off what I'm capable of, and then I try to achieve what I can't do already. Purloining. Oh, so positive reassurance. Railing slander. I don't do this. I hate when it's done to me. Revelings. Overindulgence at feast and merrymaking. I don't do that. I eat what I can eat and then I'm done. Rioting. Oh. You know, I have never had the opportunity to do so, but I can only imagine what amazing things could happen there. I'm so curious. Seditions. Stirring up opposition against the authority. Oh! Considerably, I may have already done that. Self-will, arrogance. I definitely have a force of willpower that most people cannot ascertain. In fact, I actually kind of believe I might be on an unparalleled precipice here. Speaking against the Holy Ghost. Hey God, why do you speak against the people who you claim to have sacrificed your son to take the sin out of? By the way, have you noticed how panhandling happens in the church every fucking sermon? No little Timmy glued to your crotch? Progress. Sorcery. Practicing magic with aid of evil spirits. Well, that might be me, actually. That is me. Very much so. They need something to give them purpose in life. Well, I have work for you. Speaking evil of dignities. Speaking ill of those to be honored. I do not do this. I also don't necessarily have to speak highly of them either. I can when they deserve it. In other words, show me respect, you'll receive respect. Stealing. Do memes count? Stiff-necked, uncircumcised in hearts and ears. Obstinate. I've been obstinate, but I'm going to be honest. I'm being very obstinate right now, aren't I? Strife. Quarreling or seeking superiority. This I do not seek. I don't seek any of this. I just seek to have fun right now. That's about, like, at this point, I'm just kind of, like, investigating the nature of my potential at being in hell later. For a little while, at least. Striker. Not ready to fight. Oh, I am always... Oh, you fucking know it. Swearing. To take oath as in court. Doesn't... Wait, that's a lot of people. Teaching for doctrine and commandments of men, neglecting God's commandments. Man, I've been honoring my parents, but they've been doing nothing but fucking disrespect. I have so many questions. But my answer for this one is going to be, respect me, you get respect back. That's how it's always been. It's how it's going to be. Especially with me. Traitors. That's a lot of people. There's a quote that I have on my on one of my social media profiles that says people's loyalties change when their needs change, and that's very true. Trusting in riches, that I don't trust, because quite honestly, money's there and then it's not. Then again, if we're going to reference Pink Floyd here, money, it's a gas. Keep your hands on your own damn stash, would you? Not entering by the door into sheepfold. Seeking salvation through means other than... Yep, I do that. Unbelief, lack of faith. No, my faith is in another form. Uncleanness. It's not true. I'm actually very cleanly and hygienic, so I guess you can just stuff that one right the fact back up your booty booms. So anyway, unforgiving heart. Definitely not me. Unmerciful. Oh, that might be true. um, nah, I'm not completely merciless. I can be. I'm just careful. Unrighteous. Moral, wrongful. Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm grateful for everything, though. Like, I am grateful for almost everything. I can't say everything because there are things that I am very disapproving of. But I'll be honest with you. I'm very thankful and grateful for all of my blessings that I have with me, around me, that I've made long-lasting friendships. And, you know what? Maybe I fade in and out of place from time to time, but you know what? That does not mean that I'm any less grateful. So I'm very grateful to have subscribers at all, considering that that's kind of how YouTube works now, isn't it? Vain jangling or babbling. So if you speak, you're a sinner. You got some problems. Variance or strife. I have moments. Voluntary humility or false humility. I will. You know what? I'm humble to the universe because the universe seemed to make more sense than this damn Bible. Okay? Ah. Lustful moral. Okay, listen, moral oral. If you knew anything, humans, people are anything but kind. The only times they're kind is when they want something or they need something. Or when they want you to, or when they need something done for them. Lustful morality or unrestrained. Whispers, secretly spreading false, slanderous information. Well, I don't do that. I don't do the whole misinformation thing. Whoremongers or who associate. Well, you know what? Man, that's every man or woman on YouTube. That's Mark Zuckerberg. That's Mark Zuckerberg. That's everybody on YouTube. That's every content creator. That's everyone on Twitch. That's literally everyone. Witchcraft. Oh, don't. I would certainly hope you'd be a little bit more than superstitious. I want you to be. Wickedness, evil practices. Well, I do the whole witchcraft thing. But I'm like, that's a part of my pagan faith. But at least I don't skimp out on the evil side either. Wickedness, evil practices. Well, we all make mistakes. Without normal affection or... you mean closed off? What you mean to say is closed off, God. What you mean to say is closed off. And no, I'm not closed off. Rather, at the time being, I am actually very open at the moment. Very open. I probably shouldn't be, but then again, it is dangerous to be too trusting, isn't it? Without understanding or unwise. That is most unwise, but the most wise decision is usually the most unwise decision, just as the most rational decision is often the most irrational outset and oncoming. So, wrath. Oh! That's one of my fucking favorites. Woman cutting her hair. You know, that's something I gotta be honest. This is one thing that I will agree. The only one that I agree with Jesus on. Ladies, stop trimming your damn hair. It's a cry for help and we know it. Knock it off. We like women with long hair. It's a very beautiful thing to behold. Perhaps you would consider letting your hair down, Miss Rapunzel's. Woman prophesizing or praying with her head covered. Wait, that's a nun. Well, I'm definitely not a feminist, so yep, if not for two of these. No, wait, maybe 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 8 of these I don't do. Only 8 I don't do. Wow. Now I'm curious. Hold up. I studied a lot to do with the with a lot of the stuff in terms. I studied a lot of these religious things when I was growing up. So hold on, sins, satanic sins. Isn't one of them stupidity? Isn't that like the number one is stupidity? Yep. Okay. So stupidity, pretentiousness, solipsism, self-deceit, herd conformity, lack of perspective. Oh, I definitely don't have a lack of perspective. I'm glad I don't. Herd conformity. I typically go against the herd. I mean, like I am a pagan. I'm of pagan beliefs. Of a variety, at least. Herd conformity. So that's definitely not me. Self-deceit. I don't lie to myself. I used to. I used to lie to myself, and ever since I stopped doing it, people have fucking been so mad at me. Solipsism. Solipsism is the belief that one's mind is all you need. One's self is all you need, and that is not true. Man needs a woman just as a woman needs a man, and I'm so sick and tired of these pretentious feminists thinking otherwise. Anyway, just to leave them out of this pretentiousness, I do that. So this is probably one of the ones that I end up with quite a bit. Forgetfulness and past orthodoxies. I've had moments of this, but this isn't the one I suffer with the most. Counterproductive pride. I think this might be the one that I actually am hit with the most, because I do have a over imbalanced counterproductive pride. But then again, my counterproductivity, that would be moral pride. And that is, okay, so no, I don't have counterproductive pride. Lack of aesthetics. I'm well dressed, but I do have a lack of aesthetics. I could use some help, Lou. You want to help out a little bit? I feel kind of stupid for having a lack of aesthetics. Maybe I need to step it up a notch. Maybe I could do like a goth day here on the channel or something like that. That might be fun. I don't know. At this point, like, everybody has some measure of stupidity. So yeah, even I have some measure of stupidity. Pretentiousness. Wow. That is... Whew. Lack of perspective, don't have that. You know, out of all of these sins, these are the 9 satanic sins. Stupidity, pretentiousness, solipsism, and self-deceit, herd conformity, lack of perspective, forgetfulness of past orthodoxies, counterproductive pride, and lack of aesthetics. So, since I don't necessarily have I do have a bit of an abundance of a lack of aesthetics, if anyone would care to actually make videos regarding this topic. I'm not sure if there are any, considering if I search anything, the next thing I'm met with something about, like politics. YouTube is pretty heavy on this one right now. But, oh wait, that's stupidity. Ignoring an addicted generation. Pretentiousness. It's pretentious to assume that YouTube has an algorithm, considering how they treat their content creators. But solipsism. They also act very solipsistic. Self-deceit. There's plenty of memes about how self-deceitful YouTube is, or at least the algorithm. Or the people, if there is an algorithm. Herd conformity. Definitely not me, because I go against the odds. I stack up on the cracks and go against the odds. So, who knows? Lack of perspective. I'm sure there's somewhere I could have more. Forgetfulness of past orthodoxies. Well, I'm definitely the unorthodox one. Considerably. Counterproductive pride. Definitely not a problem for me. Lack of aesthetics. Currently an issue. Alright, so... according to all of the sins in the world, if you're gonna be a sinner, you gotta be the best one. Then I guess I gotta be more. Then I guess I gotta be really stupid, because I'm like this. I don't know. I gotta be really fucking. Help me become stupid. I don't think you can. That's not solipsistic, because I don't even know if I can be that stupid. Holy shit, man! If anything, Satanism is bettering the self and self-loving. Holy shit. Damn. And if you deny it, that's denial. That's a form of stupidity and pretentiousness. And, wow, that's literally all of them at once. Whew. Fuck. At this point, it really comes down to fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. And there's so many reference points here. Holy shit. Alright, well, at this point, I guess we can guarantee that the majority, literally anyone, is going to hell in a handbasket. Like God put all of his eggs in the basket and then watched them burn. That's fanatical, isn't it? That is, well, that's, isn't that a bit much? Our own God, like, just sent all of us to hell. Yeah, every one of us. Holy shit. Well, sounds good to me. At least they're gonna give me a job. Anyway, I'm Rufio Phoenix. Stay awesome and a ninja. This has been an interesting little adventure, now hasn't it? It was like 40 minutes long just to cover up for the, like, what, 2.5 weeks, or just 2 weeks or so that I've been gone. Anyway, I hope you had a wonderful time with this one. I'm going to come back with another long video, and I think we'll go on another adventure pretty soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace.